I was introduced to fly fishing by an old baseball teammate of mine in high school. We used to go up and we'd really enjoy being out where there was no cell service and our coaches and girlfriends couldn't bother us for the day. It wasn't until my early 20s when I really got hooked into fly fishing. I was going through a bit of a tough time, and I remember my parents bought me my first vise and a lefty cray fly tying kit, and I caught a fish on a fly I tied for the first time, and there was really no looking back after that. This passion that is fly fishing, it teaches you many valuable lessons that will help you in the journey of life. It teaches you patience, overcoming adversity, and never giving up even on the tough days. Fly fishing also allows you to meet people and form lifelong friendships. Luke and I became friends through fishing. He's a very talented filmmaker. He reached out to me last year about filming some trout videos, and since then we've worked on a couple projects and become good friends, and each one keeps getting better and better.
As a filmmaker, I have the privilege of capturing people in their element. It's my job to tell someone's story the way it deserves to be told. And I can't think of a better way to tell a story than right here in the middle of the Southern Appalachians. The story of what these mountains and fish mean to us. You know, it's out here in the wilderness where you really feel close to God. You get a sense of His presence, and you get to see just how amazing His creation is. You get to see these fish and you can't help but think of the one who created them. In Psalms, God describes His voice as the sound of many waters. You know, when you're out here standing in one of the mountain streams, yes, you're seeing beauty all around you, but at the same time, you're hearing the voice of the Lord better than you ever have before. Being out here, it brings a sense of peace. You have no worries or anxieties. It's just you, your buddies, and nature. These mountains disconnect you from the world, and they offer an escape. In the world we live in today, I think it's very easy to get caught up in the distractions. And being out here, it's kind of a reset. You realize what your priorities need to be, and you think about the things that really matter.
To me, there's no better feeling than when a fish rises for a dry fly and puts a bend in a fiberglass rod. It's such a pure and natural feeling. When you get that bite, net the fish, and you just get to sit there and admire it for a few seconds, it's truly an experience like no other. These mountains are where I feel most at home. They're so special to me. They're rich in history. This landscape is some of the oldest and most rugged territory left in the nation. Out here, you really discover a part of yourself that you never knew existed. There's a quote that says, "No man steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." River conditions are constantly changing from one day to the next, as are our lives. We're constantly learning, growing, moving forward as men. Many men go fishing numb to the fact that fish isn't the thing that they were after. In reality, they find that there's camaraderie, adventure, and community, and that's really what we're made for, is the community. We were made to live and share these adventures together. Yes, we do come to fish, but at the end of the day, it's not just the fish we're looking for. It's something much bigger than that.
There's a quote by John Murray that says, "Thousands of tired, nerve-shaken, over-civilized people are beginning to find out that going to the mountains is going home, that wilderness is a necessity. This place is home. These mountains and these streams, they mean a lot to us." Throughout our lives, we all go through ups and downs, seasons of trials and seasons of victories. But it's what you learn on the peak that will help you through the valley. And you know, being out here, when you're going through one of the valleys of life, it really helps put things into perspective. There's just something about being 10 miles deep in the backcountry that works wonders on your soul.